Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Jake. Thanks for tuning in here today. In this video, I want to go over something that I think is very important to have along with you in case of an emergency situation when you are out and about. Excuse me. Before I get into that though, here I have a few things laid out that are also very important to have. Just go over these really briefly. A way to transport and treat water. Personal protection when you're out and about. Bear spray is a really good thing. Way to start a fire. Some type of tools. Here I have a Bark River Bravo 1.5. Awesome knife. Do lots of things with that. First aid kit. Medical gear is never a bad thing to have along with you when you're out and about. And then protection from the environment. Here I have a head net. Keep away mosquitoes and gnats and biting flies and all the nasty, annoying little critters that tend to hang around in places that I frequent here in East Tennessee. And here I have a poncho, and there's some cord in here. I can string this up as a tarp if I were to choose to do that in an emergency. Good things, right? Water, fire, tools, medical stuff, shelter, personal protection, all really important things. Now, what is the other thing that is not laying right here? Let me move all these things out of the way here. I'm going to lay that there. Table's kind of wet, so we'll put that over there. Rained here recently, as it tends to do a lot here in East Tennessee. Now then, this is one of the most important things that I think you could have along with you, and that is a way to communicate when you're outside of cell service, cell phone range. This is a Garmin InReach Mini 2. I have never been anywhere since I bought this that this did not work. Sometimes it's kind of slow. To get messages in and out, it's not nearly as fast as a cell phone, but it does work lots of different places. It has a really good battery life. I have used this, let's see, I tested the battery on this once, and I turned it on and left it running non-stop for 4 days before the battery died, which I think is pretty good. Would I run it that often in just a general excursion? Probably not. Turn this on when I get to a trailhead and leave it on while I'm out hiking, and then if something were to happen, ideally if it's fully charged, this will last about 3 or 4 days, which is nice because the statistical average for the length of an emergency situation, a survival situation, is around 72 hours before that situation is resolved. So if we're working with the statistical average for the length of time somebody's going to be out stuck in the woods, battery life on this is quite nice. It also does have a GPS function. Now this is not a full-fledged GPS. This has a tracking function on it. You can turn it on and mark where you park, and then you can backtrack to where you came from. But if you get the Garmin app, you can also use that app to, well, for one, to message on this through your phone, and also to use your phone as a GPS. It has the pretty much, it's a very similar user interface to some of the touchscreen GPS models out there. So that's a pretty cool function. Another thing that I like about this one versus some of the others that I looked at when I was in the market to get a satellite messenger is you can use this without a phone to send regular messages. Most of the satellite messengers out there will have some sort of preloaded message that you can put on there, which this one does also. Just a few clicks and send the message and you're good. But not a lot of them allow you to type out full messages without the use of a cell phone, which is not ideal if you're out there for, you know, a couple days and your cell phone battery dies. Well, you can't send messages anymore. So that is a nice thing about this one right here. Not very heavy, super convenient. Usually when I'm hiking, I have my Hill People Gear Lindy version 2, and I just clip it onto the shoulder strap right there. Nice and convenient. I can look down like, oh, did I get any messages? Nope, I'm good. And if I do get a message that is close enough to my head, I can hear the little beep to let me know that I got a message. Good stuff. But A way to communicate when you are out and about is very, very important. Not every emergency involves search and rescue or medical assistance. Sometimes you're out, your car battery's dead, you don't have cell phone service, you need somebody to come out and give you a jump so you can drive out. Not a huge emergency, but if you can't get a hold of anybody and somebody knows you're going somewhere, they haven't heard from you in a set amount of time, they're liable to call out search and rescue. And that is just an unfortunate waste of search and rescue resources, because you don't really need that much help. You just need a little bit of help. So being able to talk to somebody outside of where you are, pretty handy. So that is the extent of this video. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any thoughts on satellite messengers, their use in the outdoors, or if you think it's not a huge need, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this. I'd be interested to hear the opinions from the large audience that YouTube can present to me. I like to hear things from other people. So let me know what you think about this. That's all I have for this one. If you're not yet a subscriber, I would definitely appreciate it if you'd head down there and hit that subscribe button, share the video with a friend, like the video if you enjoyed this. As I already mentioned, leave a comment down below. And until next time, go forth, enjoy yourself, and always come home safe.